Hey, welcome to your Leo horoscopes for the week of March 3rd through the 9th. Focus continues to be on how you think, and your thoughts are probably moving to the past this week. There's no planets in Leo. Let me just start off with that right there. There are no planets in Leo this week. Focus, like I said, continues to be on the mind and your thoughts. And if your thoughts are moving to the past, they're probably not moving into the past in a good place at all. Usually when we start overthinking about the past, it leads us down some pretty dark corridors, some pretty bad rabbit holes, making us stuck in tornadoes that we really don't want to be stuck in, because we oftentimes don't look back at the past in a favorable way. And a lot of people that I've talked to, I will say that to them, and they will say, well, if you've never had anything good to remember, then what would be the point? Everybody has something. It may be small compared to the trauma that you've gone through, but everybody has something. The issue with trauma is that it makes you feel like there is nothing and you have nothing. And because there is nothing and you have nothing, you've really just been programmed to look at things crappy all the time. If you've identified this by this point, then guess what? It's time to start making some choices, some different choices, because you don't have to live like that. Looking back on the past, we all have good things and bad things to look back on. It's true. And yes, there are some people that have more good to look at than bad. That is true. But we don't want to compare ourselves to other people either, because that also throws us down the mental rabbit hole. Bottom line here is that I really feel that this week's focus is on really not so much how those thoughts happen, but how we manage those thoughts from here on out. If we continue to allow our brains to beat us up emotionally, we're not going to get anywhere. Success is not going to find you. You're not going to find it. You're basically going to be spinning around in a circle for the rest of your life. And really, do you want to do that? That's the question that you want to ask yourself. Is that really something that you want to do? If the answer is no, then it's time to start making some different choices. Now, I'm doing a little something new here for you guys and pulling a tarot card to go along with the horoscopes. And I'm really glad I am this week because we got the Ace of Swords for you guys. Now, here's the fun part and how the Ace of Swords ties into what I just said, because aces are all about new beginnings. The Ace of Swords in particular indicates victory over personal problems, end of a difficult phase, the beginnings of a new phase or change of life. And it's right there. It's ready for you. It's ready for you to embrace it. But you cannot embrace anything new if you're still holding on to a bunch of old stuff. It's like having a closet stuffed full of clothes from the last, I don't know, 50, 60 years, right? And you really don't wear any of them. They're just kind of sort of taking up space in the closet. You'd really like to buy new clothes, but you can't because there's no room in your closet for new clothes until you get rid of the old stuff. And yes, I know. We all have a hard time with that, don't we? So that's what I have for you guys this week. If you love your horoscopes, do consider sending a tip or donation through my coffee link, which is in the description. Really appreciate that. Love the coffees. You guys are awesome. Also, check out my website, also in the description. I'm Melissa Bruce, Seven Metal Psychic, and I will see you guys next week. In the meantime, you guys make it a great week. Make it a great week. You're Leos. You're almighty. You're all powerful. Roar. Do your lion roar and make it a great week. I'll see you next week.